there is some truth to that, but that is not how I would personally word it. I did not, and I have never hated Mysta. I thought he was like not my vibe because he was very loud. And then he was quite like, okay, here's how he is, right? We would talk. Like, let's say today, I would talk to him about a lot of stuff. Just being like, oh yeah, and he'd be like, oh, Mika, do you have any ideas for like this? Like, I want to do the stream. Do you know how to do it? And I'd be like, yeah, dude, let me help you. So I helped him. And then the moment I'm like, hey, buddy, do you know how to do this? He would go ghost. Like, disappear. No response, no nothing. And then he would just tweet. Like, he would just be tweeting and everything. So in my head, I was like, this bitch, I wrote a whole list. I made all the layouts. I did all the shit. I contacted the managers. I did everything. And I asked you for one help. And you go ghost on me? So obviously, I was like, this little shit. And it kind of made it... this is me being honest, right? I'm not a good person. But if you were me, bitch, you would also feel a little bit of like anger in your veins. Not anger, but a little bit of like, once that happens, he would stream. With all the shit that I've set up for him, it would be a massive success. And he still has not responded to my one question. So obviously, I was like, this son of a bitch. So that was my first impression of him. We were vibing, we were chilling, but then he would disappear. Now I know it's not him being a bad person, by the way. That's just how he is. Like, he just doesn't check. We don't talk. We don't talk a lot. We would talk like once every couple of days. It just so happens to be that he ghosts me during the times I ask him questions, and he would respond to me like 3 days later. He does end up helping me, but it's like 3 days later, you know? And I needed this for like this week. So I already changed my mind. So I had to put it to next week. But it's not an issue, but that was my first impression. So obviously I was like, this son of a bitch.